Upstage, downstage, entrances, exits, drops, wings, aprons, flats, wagons, yada yada yada. These are all terms that you might hear in a theater, and they're all related to the stage. Some of the terms are used for the actor's understanding, and some of them are used to describe the set. So let's take a look at some of the more common terms. First, the stage is the actual performance space of a theater. This is where the action is viewed by the audience. The stage is divided into 9 zones. Think of the stage like a giant tic-tac-toe board. The 3 sections closest to the front of the stage are called downstage left, downstage center, and downstage right. In the middle of the stage, you have stage left, stage center, and stage right. And in the back, you have upstage left, upstage center, and upstage right. Seems backwards, doesn't it? But you have to realize that in the early days of theater, really thanks to good old William Shakespeare, stages were built so that they were raked or tilted. The back of the stage was built higher than the front. This was so that people standing on the floor could actually see the actors when they walked towards the back, because the actors were actually walking up. There are 3 different kinds of stages: a proscenium stage, a thrust stage, and an arena. The most common type is the proscenium stage. The proscenium stage is the large arched opening at the front, and the main curtain on a proscenium stage is not actually in the front of the stage. It's about a third of the way behind it. The area in front of the main curtain is called the apron. A thrust stage is called this because it pushes the actors out into the audience, or thrusts them into a more intimate setting. The last and most difficult theater in which to perform is the arena, more commonly known as theater in the round. The audience completely surrounds the stage, so actors must keep in mind that they have to address all 4 sides of the stage in order to keep interaction with the audience. There's very little room for mistakes in an arena. The director will often tell actors how to move while they're on stage. When an actor moves from one place of the stage to the other, this is called a cross. If another actor follows them and takes their place in their original space, this is called a counter. The overall pattern of when, where, and how actors move on stage is called blocking, and set designers have to consider this when they're designing their sets. It sounds a lot like a football game. Actors often use things while they're on stage. These items are called properties, or props for short. This can be anything that an actor carries with them onto the stage or picks up while they're on the stage to use in a scene. Examples might include food, weapons, walking sticks, baskets, pretty much anything else that's needed to illustrate a quick point and then be removed easily. Now, let's talk about the scenery. The scenery is usually referred to as a set. Sets can be fixed or they can be movable. If the production only has one location, then the set is usually fixed, which means it will look the same during the entire show. Other shows may have more than one location that they are portraying, so the sets must be easily moved and repositioned. Designers use 2 primary pieces for moving sets. One is called a flat. A flat is a wooden frame covered by heavy fabric or very lightweight wood that can be textured and painted. Flats are often used to make walls on a stage, and they're super easy to move around because of their light weight. Flats can be connected together if needed. Flats are easy to construct because they require minimum measuring and cutting. The other option for larger pieces is called a wagon. This is essentially a large piece of scenery on wheels. Wagons are often used as platforms, so they must be able not only to move, but they must be strong enough to support the weight of the people standing or sitting on them. Thanks for watching. Now, let's break a leg.